Hey guys, Autobot Lancer here, bringing you another review. This time it's of Transformers Animated Hot Rod, or Rodimus Miner. Very good representation of Rodimus. Just going to apologize in advance if I call him Hot Rod, just because to me it's Hot Rod. But yeah, just overall very cool. My only problem, I guess, with it is that you can see his head through his windshield, and kind of underneath there, you can see all his robot kibble. But apart from that, this is just an overall awesome figure. Good representation. Looks like Generation 1. Just as a little bit of a comparison here. Here he is next to Classics Hot Rod. So he's a little bit smaller, as they're both deluxe sizes, but definitely a little bit smaller than Hot Rod. But overall, just very cool figure, good representation, cool colors. Like the fact he's got his engine exposed, and he's got the big spoiler on the back. Our exhaust pipes come up along the side is just very cool. Hasbro did an awesome job on this figure. But yeah, the other thing you can do with him is he does come with his little bow and arrows, and there's two little tabs here, and there's two holes here in the back, and those do peg in onto there, and you can shoot them in whatever you want to do. I don't really like it like that. I just find it kind of takes away from the sport car sleekness of Hot Rod, or Rodimus. But anyways, let's get into the transformation. So first things we want to do is come underneath here and unpeg his feet, and then this panel here will come out eventually. There we go. And rotate his foot down. It's the same on this side. You have to untab this little part from the door, swing it down, and then kink his foot out. As you see, it's tilted over at an angle here, so let's push it in, and that corrects that for you. And you're going to adjust his feet. If you want, you can do it right now. Bring up those little exhaust pieces. You can peg those in if you want. Okay, now what you want to do is take his arms and bring those down, and they'll just kind of peg in. There's a... Oh, come on. Mine tend to do this from every now and then, just pop off. I've seen that though in a few other people's reviews. I think Dark Renegade, he had a problem with that too, where they kept popping off on him on the sides. But as you bring these down, you see there's a little tab here. I don't know if you can see that or not. But right there's this little tab, and there's a little notch right here, and that's where that pegs into. You'll hear it click, and then they're not going anywhere. So from there, you can rotate his arms down, bring his hands around, and flip out his hands. So bring his shoulder down, rotate his forearm out, and then flip the hands out. You can also this time rotate his waist around. So then you got him partly standing there. So to flip his head, first of all, you're going to take the engine, flip that out, so he's got the Autobot emblem showing. Then you flip in the tires, the front tires, open up the windshield, and then rotate his chest down. Now one thing I noticed at first, and I was like kind of annoyed about, I was like, well, why is this chest all floppy? Don't make the same mistake I did, and just continue with the transformation and peg that in. Because once that's pegged in, it's not going anywhere. The next thing you want to do is bring up his spoiler, and then fold down that piece there. And then there you have Rodimus Miner, aka Hot Rod. Very cool figure. Overall, it's just a great representation of Rodimus. Like, they've done a very good job on him. Looks Generation 1, looks like Classics, just overall really cool. One thing you can do is So you can take his weapon, of course, and peg that in. And then there you go. You got his little bow and arrow. One thing I wish that you could do was kind of like with animated. I'm trying to think of his name now. My mind's just gone blank. But with animated Jazz, you were able to rotate his exhaust around, and I wish you could do that with this figure, because then you could rotate his exhaust around and have it sticking out the front, and I think that would just be really, really cool. I'm sure someone will probably think of a way to mod that and whatnot, but there you go. There's animated Rodimus. And just for a size comparison, there he is next to Ironhide. Two of the last figures we're going to get from the animated line. I want to give a big thanks out to Jeem. Hopefully I'm saying that right. From Cybertron.ca. He picked these figures up for me. And yeah, just awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, man. These figures are great, and they're going to look awesome standing next to my other animated figures. And yeah, and also want to thank Cyber Monkey for bringing these out to my place here in Banff. As yeah, I don't have a Walmart or anything like that out here, so the closest place for me is an hour drive away. So thank you guys. Once again, this is Animated Hot Rod, or Rodimus, and big thanks to Cyber Monkey and Jeem from Cybertron.ca. Catch you guys later.